Kareem Martin up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 44, Darnold gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Darnold. He hits Herndon over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
At their own 20-yard line.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 43. Pilot, 64, weak.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Switch. Check 13.
Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Echo. 57's Mike. Watch twist. 57's Mike. Mike 2.
Now Manning. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I got you.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
A toss out to Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Let's go. Check 24. Check 24.
Recon, 132 fighter.
You go tight. You got tight.
Get it.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
80 weapons.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Here's a give to Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and it's 3rd down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets, and even 40 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal, and able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after him, put the pressure on him.
And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. Kareem Martin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We go. 30 base. Snap.
Out to the right here to Shepard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
70, Indy.
A handoff to Barkley. Finds a seam inside the 40. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. 51 yards. And the Giants are in for 6. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Go. Go.
Cut.
So after the INT, it's Manning. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Manning. And Latimer's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Hey, wahoo.
Hey, check, Mike 57, Mike 57.
Get it.
Manning now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Blue draw quarters. Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
Now a play fake. Manning. Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown. Golden Tate as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. So now Eli and the Giants will line up and go for two. They're going to run it with Barkley. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go,
A final shot before the break. Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now first and 10 at their own 21. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I'm Curry. Mike's 57.
Now.
Throwing is Manning on third down. It's caught. Shepard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On the ready.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You ain't going nowhere.
Again, it's Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
This is fielded at the 7. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Darnold from the gun. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 33 yards that time. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. On the ball.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. On play action, it's Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Leonard Williams just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Mike, 57. Hey, we got to get this stop here.
Now Manning. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Set.
Check, Mike, 54. Mike, 54. What we got? What we got? What we got? Check.
Greystone travel.
Check.
Leo.
Hot.
Hey, zoom. 5.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
It's brought in left side by Tate. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Head up. 60 or.
Switch up.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd
Down.
and 10.
8, read.
57 for Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Manning. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. That one's complete to Tomlinson. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
54, right there. 54, Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son.
They begin with a run by Barkley. Henry Anderson there on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Mike 54. Mike 54. We don't want this.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Take it quickly.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Play action. Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And sensing the momentum may be changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Fielded just inside the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
We're going to sack. 93's the mic. Watch the back. Watch the back.
Now it's Darnold. Anuno's got it, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Jets first down.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 93.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, we saw a close game.